Well, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me okay? I see people over there. Hi, howdy. Can you see the band okay? It's good to see you. And over here, I would like you all to put your hands together and give a good, warm welcome to Abilene Community Band. It is Flag Day today, and I'm just so thrilled that we can do this special concert in celebration of Flag Day, in celebration of being able to get together. I'm so thankful it's not 100 degrees, right? And we had the rain. We weren't sure if we were going to do it outdoors or indoors, but it looks like we're good to go. And the shade, it will get more shady as the evening goes on. So without further ado, I am just going to pass the mic to Joe Stevens, the director of the Abilene Community Band. We are going to come round with water and snacks for you, and then you don't melt away. But please welcome Joe Stevens, the director.
Thank you, Helen. Everybody, don't you love Helen? Hey, when I found out she was from England, as a young man, we spent 3 years over there, and my little brother and sister, who are twins, David and Diane, D&D, were born over there. So, boy, when I heard Helen's accent, I thought, oh, she's one of the good guys. Anyway, she probably thinks that we should be displaying the Union Jack. Do you know what the Union Jack is? The British flag, but I think the Stars and Stripes are a lot prettier. Okay. We'd like to invite you to sing, or if you wish to stand, that'd be great, as we play our national anthem. Thank you. Well, I'm looking at the most patriotic group of people I think I've ever met in my life. Thank you for being here. We'd like to let you know that our program tonight is strictly patriotic. I mean, we're not going to try to slide any of the other type pieces in on you tonight. They're all going to be pieces that you know and I hope you love. And the first one is one, I guess it's kind of associated with the war between the states. It's called When Johnny Comes Marching Home. That was When Johnny Comes Marching Home Again. As we listen to patriotic music, it seems like it's always kind of related to some kind of a conflict, the one just in between the North and the South. And later on, I think we had the Spanish-American War, the World War I, and so on through the ages. And so much of the music is inspired by the conflicts going on. The reason being, we try to encourage everybody, the people at home, the soldiers on the front, and most of all, those of us that have been there and done that. So we're glad that you're here to celebrate this Flag Day with us this afternoon. Isn't this an ideal place to have a concert? Well, I'm so thrilled. Many, many years ago, they would do it down at the old post office, the one on 3rd and Pine. Yeah, that's right. And there was a gazebo, a bandstand, and the band would play back there behind the post office, maybe in front of the post office. Was anybody around during those days? They had knocked that one down and put up the new one by the time my family moved to Abilene, so I didn't get to see the old post office. The next selection we'd like to do for you is one called Star Spangled Spectacular. It has those alliteration of SSS, the star, the spangle, and the banana. I mean, not the banana, but the spectacular. Let me see if I can get the band interested in playing this, and we'll do it for you. Oh, music of George M. Cohan. He was a composer during about the 1920s and 30s, and you'll recognize all of these. They're really good pieces. Did you know all those tunes from George M. Cohan? I knew you would. I'm really glad. You know, it's such a joy to be here. I want you to know you are our most appreciative audience. Every time we come, you always shower your love on us, and I mean, I can see it in your faces. You know, you don't have to come up and hug me or kiss me on the nose or whatever Santa Claus does, you know, but I can tell just by watching your face and your expressions about how you feel about the Abilene Community Band. Did I tell you we've been around 44 years here in Abilene? Yeah, July 4th we'll start our 45th year. We are the July the 4th, the Independence Day Band. That very first year, the college directors had it. And they kind of passed it on to we younger guys, which all of a sudden that's all passed. Now I'm one of them. But they're the ones that put this together along with. Do you remember Gary DeShazo? The great guy, great gentleman. He's the one that kind of got the thing organized and has gone all these years. Because can you tell from watching them how much they enjoy performing? It's really fun. I can say, hey, there's a chicken fight down the street and they need a band to play. No, I'll go. You know, they're like kids when it comes to band or it comes to music. Okay, our next selection, let me go look and see what it is the Marines hymn. Do we have any Marines in the audience? No, or families of Marines maybe that had a mother, dad, no, that served in the Marines. We do. Tom Neebe is our Marine. He plays tuba, and let me tell you, he's a good tuba player. Our arrangement of the Marines hymn actually starts as a hymn. You'll hear the solo trumpet at the very beginning, and then you'll hear it gradually turn into the Marines hymn that you've heard. Somewhere in there, you'll hear the march Semper Fidelis, and that's Latin for always faithful. And let's see what you think about the Marines hymn. Did you enjoy that arrangement? Yeah, that's an Abilene arrangement. That was done here in Abilene, Texas. The next one we have found, we hope you like it as much as our other audiences. It's a tune called American Patrol. Many years ago, Glenn Miller's band had this arranged more in a jazz style. Ours is the traditional one, I think written in 1919. Well, a long time ago, wasn't it? But it's one that audiences still seem to really, really appreciate, at least here in Abilene, Texas. But y'all, your embouchure's okay? Your chops okay? Okay. So we'll go ahead then. The next, I was asking them, are y'all okay? It's kind of a funny phenomenon. When you play out in the heat, you sweat a little bit, and these brass players have to put their mouthpieces on their lips, and they slide around. One of the rules in music is you never eat fried chicken before a concert because it slides around. American Patrol. How many of you had fried chicken? happy birthday, and then we're going to play it again, okay? We'll play it again. We'll play it again. We don't repeat it. Honor, you stand up and we'll play it again. So, let's see. Where is it? We'd like to do a little break in the program right now. Did I say we were just going to play patriotic music? Until I found out that Nell Scoggins, do you know my friend Nell Scoggins? Nell, do you feel like standing up? If you don't worry about it. But she has a birthday, and it's not actually today, is it? Isn't it the 17th? The 18th, thank you. But I'll tell you what, since we're not going to be here on the 18th, we wanted to honor you by playing our arrangement of Happy Birthday. We hope it'll really make you feel like, is it okay if I share with them how many years? Do you mind? 103. Did she say 103? Oh my God. Well, we're so happy we've gotten to meet you. So Ben, let's let Helen know how excited we are that you made it. Happy birthday, Nell Scoggins. And while we're at it, is there anyone else in the audience that has a birthday today or this month? How about last month? I'll tell you what, we'd like to play it one more time for you because we're thrilled that we're here and we hope we can make you feel as good as we feel tonight. So one more time on Happy Birthday, but this time it's for you. One more time. Happy birthday to all of you. Was everybody doing okay though? It sounds good. We're doing a wonderful job in Beaumont, Texas. We're supposed to stand still, you know how they do in March, and that salt was in my eyes and burning. I couldn't find the bus when we got through. I don't remember how I got home back to San Antonio day. It pitched the ride. So, anyway.
Yeah, I know it's going to work.
Okay, back to Flag Day. There's a beautiful, beautiful tune that was written many years ago, and in fact, this arrangement was one of the premier places, I should say, was here in Abilene. It's the Carmen Dragon arrangement of America the Beautiful. I happen to have been a student in high school and the band director at McMurray. Does anybody remember Dr. Bynum? I'm sorry, Raymond T. Bynum. Why I couldn't remember that, I don't know, but he was able to get this music before it was actually for sale. So we got to play it that summer, and then that fall, you know, the other bands began to pick it up and play it. But it's a gorgeous arrangement. Carmen Dragon was the arranger in California for another one of those senior moments. The big, huge theater down there, outdoor theater, and I can't... Hollywood Bowl. How did you remember that? Sherry Abel remembered that, though. It's just gorgeous. America the Beautiful. Did you think it was very pretty also? What am I trying to say? That wasn't very good grammar, was it? Thank you. Can you tell that the band, though, is really glad to be here this evening? Yeah, you know how they are. They say, hey, man, I've got a television program I want to watch tonight. They says, hey, we're going to go out and eat, all that good stuff. Not this band. They're always here for you or for the Abilene audience. Occasionally we play in Ranger, Texas. That's usually at Christmas time. We've been out to Buffalo Gap to their the old settlers reunion. One time we played at the Anson Opera House. It's kind of right there on the square. And so we go other places, but this is our favorite place to go. Hey, the next one.
This is our first concert.
Oh yeah, the band reminded me. Did you know you're our first concert in a year and a half, and that makes it even more special for us because for a year and a half we wore a mask and all the fun things that we did. And my wife didn't want me to tell you this, but we got our shots. Oh, I need to ask you something. What'd you have, the Pfizer or the Moderna? Well, listen, tell me if I got the right one. I got the rabies and the distemper. I do that sometimes. But anyway, that's why we're so glad to be here with you. We were supposed to have done one out at the Texas Veterans Cemetery about 2 weeks ago, and we got rained out. And this morning, did you have a sneaking suspicion it might happen again? But in West Texas, do we complain about rain? Never. We're always thrilled to get a little bit of rain, aren't we? But the next selection we'd like to do for you is one that, you remember I told you we tried to play things that you like. It's a tune called The Home Front. You know, so many times we think it's the troops that are going overseas that have the hard time, but often it's the families at home that have to worry about them, or in some cases have to make it financially while they're overseas and so on. Well, these are some tunes principally out of World War II that I know you'll recognize, and hey, you're welcome to sing along with us or hum along with us if you'd like. It's Musical Memories from World War II. Is that what the subtitle is? The Home Front. Did y'all recognize any of those tunes? I'll bet you Nell knew every one of those. Did you, Nell? Hey, Nell, did you recognize all of those tunes that we played just then? Okay. You know, I had this nervous feeling like a lot of you were saying, wait a minute, I'm too young to remember those. I remember Rock Around the Clock and Green Door and all those, from a little bit later. Gina, how are you? Gina, I've forgotten your new last name. It was Gina Nichols. When the first year I taught in 1970, when it was, Gina Nichols was one of the kids in the band, and then she became famous, and I went on to do what I did. I'm so glad to see you.
You as well. Thank you for coming out this evening.
You're very sweet. Next is a selection called A Patriotic Salute to America. And what it is a history lesson. We start at the beginning with a tune out of the Revolutionary War. Oh, it's called Chester, because I know none of us were around to appreciate the fife and drum corps they had then. And it progresses through all the different tunes. I hope you'll recognize most of them, but it's one that we thought would be so appropriate for Flag Day. It's called A Patriotic Salute to America. Cymbal solo. Okay, then we start at 77. I'll give you a big cue, but please be aware that we're going to do that. That was a patriotic salute to America. I think we'll be okay. I'm going to pay this time this. I talk too much. We won't do this as my country this time. We just have three service. Okay. I think we got enough money. I told you the manager wants us to stop at 8 o'clock. Taking a city cup. The band was letting me know that we're not supposed to play all night. They said till 8 o'clock. They said they've got to get their sippy cup and milk and get home. So I'm trying to be respectful of their time. Helen, did you want me did you want to come up and speak yet? Okay, I should tell you, you were out of pocket a while ago when we did Happy Birthday, but Nell had a ball. I hope.
Well, first of all, I would like to thank you all for coming. It's just wonderful to have you in front of our beautiful lake, and thank you everybody for being here tonight. It's not often we get to have the community band come to our backyard and play for us, is it? It's a very special thing, and of course it's Flag Day. We wouldn't be able to do this without partnering with First Financial Trust, who have very kindly sponsored this event. So on behalf of First Financial Trust, thank you very much, Abilene Community Band, for coming here tonight. There's a donation. Right, so without further ado, I'll let you finish up, and thank you once again for coming.
Thank you, Helen. Okay, we'd like to play some more patriotic music for you now in the form of Irving Berlin songs. Is it of America or for America? for America. we just play one more? Would you rather play Stars and Stripes or Service Songs? Stars and Stripes. How many want to do Stars and Stripes forever? Okay, how many would like to do Service Songs forever? Is that okay? We're going to do Stars and Stripes forever. You better take all of the keys. Sometimes have you not been to say the rest. It's all one thing. Okay, Stars and Stripes forever. Well, that magic time has come that we need to play one more tune and then let you do the things that you ordinarily do at 8 o'clock at night. Do you have kind of a regular schedule you like to keep? Me too. But we have thoroughly enjoyed. Ben, have you enjoyed playing for our audience tonight? Have you really? That's good. That's half the battle. Our band meets every Monday night at McMurray University. It's just who would let us on campus, to practice. And we play approximately 20 times a year, which it just depends on who'll have us. But it's a real joy to come out and be a part of your situation tonight. Let me ask you: would you let us come back in the future? Oh, we would love to come back and play for you another time. But thank you so much for your attention, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did, because we really had a ball. We close tonight's concert with one that I know you'll recognize. It's by a composer that's considered to be our March King, John Philip Sousa. And the name of the march is The Stars and Stripes Forever. Boys have gone on it.
Thank you.